Well, hello, my spirit soarers, and welcome back to Detective Pikachu Returns. So, where we left off, we found uh the blue bird Pokemon, and it turns out to be that person's partner right behind us. I forgot what the Pokemon's name is. It's when it's kind of like a blue Pelipper. Alright, so we're gonna try to return Growlithe. Alright. We're back, Tim. Thanks to both of you. Are you getting down off of Growlithe for now, Pikachu? Yes. Can you get down on your own? Please, do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I can handle this. Well, Pikachu's really lazy. So, how did your investigation go with Growlithe, Pikachu? Yes, about that, Tim. We found some incredible evidence. Really, what is it? Well, you see, this is the situation. And that's about it. Oh, good work, Pikachu. I think we're definitely closer to solving this case right now. Yep, now hurry up and open up your case notebook. Together, let's think this over and organize all of the info we've got. Let's deduce, alright? Okay. Okay, so, okay, so we've finished that. Barnes has an alibi. Okay, begin deducing. Is there something that we can prove of Barnes' innocence? Come to think of it, something that would be convincing to the police as well. By showing that Barnes could have opened the jewel case, Mr. Dennis is the only one who can unlock the jewel case, so it would have been impossible for Barnes to steal the jewel. By showing that Barnes' partner Ducklet had nothing to do with the crime, Ducklet only went out to go shopping. That means her partner Barnes likely had nothing to do with the crime. With a note, which was written by someone other than Barnes. The note Trubbish found said, after Barnes leaves, that means the real culprit is someone else. This? Okay. Alright. That note Trubbish found. We could prove Barnes is innocent. With that, can't we? That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's what the note said. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. This is clear proof that Barnes isn't the culprit, and that the real culprit is still out there. Alright, we got concrete evidence. So there's someone out there behind it all. And not only that, there were multiple culprits working together. Someone who sent Pokemon in from outside, and someone inside the mansion who let them in. You think whoever let the Pokemon inside lives in the mansion? That seems like the natural conclusion. But how did the culprit unlock the door to the jewel storage room? Only Barnes and Mr. Dennis can only use the key, right? Usually, yeah, but the culprit found a way. A way to what? Think about it, Tim. When did Growlithe say the key disappeared? Sleeping. She said it disappeared while she was sleeping. That's right. And anyone could have taken the key while Growlithe was asleep. I guess you're right. But Growlithe doesn't usually nap. Do you really think she'd just happen to nap right when they were about to commit the crime? That's just it. Think back on what all the different Pokemon in the mansion told us. Did you notice anything they had in common? Anything strange? All of them ate breakfast. They definitely all ate. But the key hadn't been stolen yet at that time. When was Growlithe's key taken? Think back on the testimony we've heard. All of them went to sleep. All the Pokemon from the mansion said they fell asleep. That's right, Tim. Glad you noticed that. Alright. Why did the Pokemon in the mansion fall asleep? According to testimony, all the Pokemon in the mansion fell asleep. What could have caused this? At the exact same time the jewel was stolen, all the Pokemon in the mansion were asleep. There's no way that's a coincidence. You think someone wanted it to happen? I'd say odds of that are pretty high. There's gotta be some kind of evidence we can use to prove that. Let's search the mansion, Tim. Find out why the Pokemon were sleeping. Alright. Go, go, go. She's asking what you want. Do you want to talk to her or have her track a scent? Let's talk to her. Go. She says we can ask away. This is a dish that Growlithe's food was in. There's some sort of powder on it. Hey Tim, this is a sleep powder. Oh, we got some clues. We got some clues. Oh, you could tell that just by looking. Pikachu. I'm a Pokemon, remember? Not to mention a great detective. Of course I can tell what kind of powder this is. It's not even something to brag about. Which means there was sleep powder in the food. I think we can be pretty sure of that.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Wait, right now?
Okay, let's start right.
We've got everything we need to make our deductions. Let's solve this case puzzle, Tim. Alright. Begin deducing. Why did the Pokemon in the mansion fall asleep? Did you figure out what caused all the Pokemon in the mansion to fall asleep? Sleep powder was mixed in their breakfast. Sleep powder was found in Growlithe's food bowl. That powder could have been mixed into all of the Pokemon's food. The Pokemon in the mansion said they fell asleep after eating breakfast. And in one of the food bowls we found traces of sleep powder. That leads us to only one possible conclusion. Someone deliberately put the Pokemon in the mansion to sleep with sleeping powder. Alright. Hooray! It's getting easier to picture just how the crime was committed. But where could the culprit have gotten the sleep powder in the first place? In this city, I can think of a few places. But if we follow the path that was used to bring it inside, we might learn more about the culprit. You'll need Growlithe's help again for that, right? Why don't you take a little of the powder with you just in case? One step ahead of you, kid. Now let's go talk to the Growlithe, Tim. Hey Growlithe, can you take a whiff of this sleep powder we found in your dish? No. Thanks. Careful not to sniff up too much, though. No. Okay, now we can follow the scent of the sleep powder, right? Then let's get going, Growlithe. Ooh, we got a trail. We got a good trail. We got the trail. Out the door. Growlithe is so cute. I love this. It's so cute. Look at him go sniffing the trail. Or her. It's so cute. She's really cute. What a brave Growlithe she is. It's so cute. I can't get enough of Growlithe sniffing. This is too fun. It's really too fun. Oh? Hey, huh? Oh, I was like, did the sleep powder come from like a tongue? Hold on, I got something on my eye. Alright. Where did the sleeping powder come from? La 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 la. It made a curve right there. It made a right turn. Did it come from a Pokemon? Alright. So, it came from a park. Venonat! It's gonna lead me right to Venonat. It's gonna lead me right to it. Oh, Venonat, what did you do? Oh, Venonat. That looks like a really big Venonat. Oh no, Pikachu. The scent stops right here. What do we do now? No need to panic. There must be something around here. Let's look around at the trace. Sure. It's a Venonat, right? It's a Venonat. No mistaking those massive eyes. Apparently they can't even see in the dark. So sparkly.
Yes. What is it? Yes?
Do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Okay, so I'm really busy, but yes.
How about sleep powder? Is this your sleep powder?
Nope, definitely not mine. No siree. How can you tell? I use my sleep powder to catch prey. It doesn't smell this soothing or beautiful. Nope, nope, not one bit.
I see.
I do believe this is a Lilligant's fragrance. Oh yes.
Lilligant? How can you tell? Do Pokemon have a particular kind of sleep powder fragrance? Interesting. Yeah, and where could we find Lilligant?
I would check one of the nearby hedges. Probably, no, definitely yes. To the greenery.
Tell us about yourself. What's got you so busy?
Oh, nothing. I'm just eating. That's all. But I have to eat fast. Soon it'll be time for dinner. And more eating. Yes, yes.
You've got plenty of time till then, though, right? Are you always in such a hurry?
Yes, yes. At least that's what everyone tells me, yes.
Have you tried to maybe chill it out a bit?
Can't. This is natural state. Yes, yes. Hee hee.
Okay, okay.
The internet sure is funny.
About this place. What are you doing here?
This spot is great because you can see the whole city and it's pretty lovely and nice. And on top of that, many, many teeny tiny bugs gather here at night. Oh yes, it's marvelous. Do you like bugs, Bernadette? Yes, yes. Very much so, yes. They're my favorite treats.
Your favorite treat? I think we can drop this line of question. Alright, so, Lilligant. We're gonna find this Lilligant. Lilligant. Lilligant? Is Lilligant in there? Coming on, Lilligant.
Oh!
Oh, there she is. Hello, Princess Peach. Hey, it's Lilligant. This Pokemon is known for having an aroma that calms the heart and mind.
So that's what that nice smell was. You think I smell nice? You're so sweet.
Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Oh, not at all. Your timing is actually perfect. I was just taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like.
Is this the sleeping powder you used? Is this your sleeping powder?
Yes, I recognize the fragrance.
Do you remember giving this to anyone?
No? You see, my sleep powder just puffs in naturally whenever I dance. So thinking on it now, there was a human who came to watch me dance recently.
Really? Do you remember what he looked like?
I'm afraid not. I was in the zone of dancing.
Huh, that's rough. Hey, it's something. Thanks for your help, Lilligant. Tell us a little about yourself, Lilligant.
Getting personal, are we? Alas, I'm rather unremarkable, just a little git with a love for dancing. You wouldn't have to look hard to find many others like me.
About this place. What are you doing here?
Why, this is my favorite place to dance. Basking in the sunlight here feels ever so good. And dancing here fills me with endless joy.
You dance here a lot then?
Yes, Sometimes humans and Pokemon even come to watch. I love an audience. Everyone who watches me dance seems to fall asleep. But at least they're smiling when they do. Would you like a demonstration? La 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 la. Oh, that's so nice. I could really use a nap now.
Wait, Lilligant, don't. Please, no more dancing. Now we know how the sleep powder was obtained.
Are we done investigating for today?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and I'd like to tell Tim what we found. Let's hurry back, Growlithe.
Sure. Head into the mansion.
I see. So you're still not sure who the culprit is. Right. But we did learn something important. Oh, and what's that, Pikachu? Think about it, Tim. The sleep powder scented trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? I guess it would make sense if the person who brought in the sleeping powder already lived in the mansion. Exactly. Which makes it even more likely that it was an inside job.
Who could have slipped the Pokemon sleeping powder?
Someone managed to get some of Lilligant's sleeping powder. Then they mixed it into the Pokemon's breakfast. Sure sounds like an inside job to me. Which means the culprit is someone in the mansion. Let's do some more sleuthing and find out who. Alright, so, I have a feeling it's this guy. Could we please talk to you again, Mr. Turner? Oh, why yes, of course. Ask me anything.
Have you fed the Pokemon?
Mr. Dennis is really picky about the ingredients I can use for Growlithe's food. He tells me what to put in it, and I make the food to his exact specifications. Alright. Sounds like Mr. Dennis really cares about Growlithe's health. Sure, he truly cares about his Pokemon. A good egg is that one. Dennis seems like quite the guy. What's healthy and what's tasty don't always match up though.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Did you still want something?
Yes, I'm sorry. We really appreciate your help.
About Growlithe's food. I don't know anything about Growlithe's food. I would suggest you ask Turner about that.
Did you happen to see Growlithe eating her food today?
No, I didn't. I'm not in the habit of watching her eat. The Pokemon of the house eat in separate rooms from us humans.
Noted.
Thank you. If they ate in the same room as us, their fur, feathers, or what have you could get in our food, so they eat in a different room at my request, of course.
A policy like that's not gonna make her. A policy like that's not gonna make you very popular with the Pokemon lady. Pikachu, if they heard you say that, you got a grudge against humans. Ask me anything you like.
About Growlithe's food.
My staff member Turner always prepares the food here.
Okay, so Turner prepares the food.
It used to be one of Barnes' duties, but the task has fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. He's truly made himself quite useful. Turner. I'm gonna make a note of that. Okay. I'd be happy to help you with anything I know.
About Growlithe's food.
I know exactly what kinds of food Growlithe prefers. She's particularly fond of sweets. When I was in charge of her meals, I made a point of preparing sweet desserts for her. Huh, you're a good guy, Barnes. You could learn a thing or two from this guy, Tim. Give me more sweets. Is Pikachu alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Don't worry about him. This is normal for him. Pikachu has this strange personality. I think if we ask for her help, I'm not sure if we go on another riding expedition. Oh, my notebook. Alright, begin deducing. The culprit mixed the sleeping powder into Pokemon's food and led Poniard into a mansion. Only someone in the mansion could have done this, but who? Who could have slipped the Pokemon sleeping powder? Who would have been able to mix sleep powder into Growlithe's food? Let's figure it out using the info we've gathered. Larry Turner. The only person who could have put sleep powder in the Pokemon meals is Turner. It has to have been him. Bingo. He's in charge of preparing Pokemon meals. He could have easily slipped it into their food. However, this fact alone isn't enough to implicate Turner. Alright. We got one part of the clue down. Turner's the one who used the sleeping powder. But that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. We'll definitely need to find some proof, but I'm not sure how. It's kind of an aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make Turner nervous. We might learn something based on how he reacts. Think you're up to it? It's worth a try. And we're gonna do that in the next segment, so blessed be, show some support. I love you guys. Bye and good night.